Nutrition Insight. I'm here at Vitafoods Europe 2025 with Jordi Riera, who is the head of Probiotic Division at AB-Biotics Kaneka. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
And I'm really curious what new clinical trial outcomes you're showcasing at Vitafoods this year.
Well, this year probably the two biggest news that we are presenting is the world's first menopause probiotic. So we developed a new probiotic that is capable to modulate the estrogen levels in perimenopausal and menopausal women through a mechanism that modulates the estrobolome, which is a topic that is picking up within the supplement industry and is becoming more and more of a public interest. That's probably number one. And then we're also doing a new strain, a gastronide that is capable to colonize vagina after oral use, which is also a well-known effect for probiotics that is becoming a novel thing for us.
Okay, interesting. And of course, we all know that there's a growing demand for functional foods. And I'm curious how you're ensuring probiotic stability and bioavailability in these different food matrix applications.
So we, at AB-Biotics in Kaneka, we created a PhD program a few years ago to start studying how probiotics can benefit not just the supplements but also the foods. At the end of the day, we're convinced that microbiota within food matrices can even gain more importance in terms that the bacteria can ferment and generate metabolites that at the same time are postbiotics that are beneficial for our health. And food matrices can be also something that we can ensure stability for our probiotic strains and deliver much more quality foods.
Awesome. And I'm curious, I know that you're showcasing a new water-free solid cream stick format for the skin health postbiotic. I'm curious, how does that enhance efficacy?
So this is coming from an ingredient that is the only postbiotic in the world that works both oral and topical for skin health. This is the so-called Lactobacillus sakei, Probiotics 65. And the stick format is something new that we presented this year because we believe that this is a convenient, ready-to-go delivery form that is for better convenience and beauty from the inside products.
Okay. And you already mentioned Gyntima line. How does that address the full spectrum of women's health at various stages of life?
So Gyntima brand is the umbrella brand that we use for women's health products. I was mentioning before the menopause probiotic, the vaginal health probiotic. So a few years ago already we made the determination to invest much more in women's health in general. This is an attractive market, and historically women have been a little bit left aside in research. So we created that brand to emphasize the importance that women's health products are gaining in our portfolio.
Interesting. And I'm also curious if we can look into the future a little bit. How do you see the role of precision probiotics evolving within broader nutraceutical space over the next 3-5 years?
Well, probably the biggest transition that we are seeing now is that we are no longer in the probiotic space. We are biotics, and we call precision biotics to refer both pre, pro, postbiotics. Postbiotics are a hot topic for us. We realize that many strains out there that historically have been considered probiotics, they actually have postbiotics effects. So we see them that even that if they are dead, they have the same effect. One example is the skin health, the Probiotics 65, the Sakei that we were commenting before. Historically, that was a strain that was a probiotic, and then we functionalized that as a postbiotic with the same effect. So this transition into understanding biotics market and microbiome space of the broader spectrum is probably the biggest trend that will impact our portfolio in the next few years from now.
Awesome, thank you so much.
No, thank you.